Today, my guest is Jonathan Francis, an undergrad student from Hyderabad, India. He uses his free time to teach and to conduct storytelling sessions for underprivileged children. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome to my show.
Hi Vedant, thank you for having me in your show.
I have been looking forward to this interview. So, Jonathan, I'm curious to know how you got interested in teaching underprivileged children.
See, teaching is underprivileged children is a process of attending to people's needs, experiences, and feelings and intervening so that they learn particular things and go beyond in their life. So I have seen many families who are suffering without discipline, without the knowledge of this education, and I see many problems. So I thought, so let's go and try with some slum areas and let's go with underprivileged students. So that was my thought to go and teach them some subjects.
Wow, that's such a lovely thought. From what I've learned so far, education is really important. Without education, you wouldn't be able to get a job or anything. And if you don't get a job, you can't earn money to get food for yourself and your family. When you go to the slum areas, what do you teach the underprivileged kids?
Mostly I teach them different kinds of moral stories and from different materials. And I also give them good grammar. And sometimes we also play games with those childrens. And myself, I narrate some stories and make them to understand it.
What kind of games do you play with them?
Coordination games, most of it.
Yeah, coordination games are really important. I really enjoy them. I hope the children are enjoying them too. How do you find time to teach children so many things and to study as well?
It's not finding a time, but it's making a time. You know, it is a passion, it is a zeal for me to do it. And I know teaching is a process of attending people's need, and I go to every areas and villages and find some students who are not disciplined at my own times. Like I'm free when I'm after my college. I will set a time for those children's. After my college is till 4:30. After coming from my college, it's 6 to 7. I will study or revise myself. Then afterwards, it's a free time, right? So meanwhile, I gather all the children at one place, and even they show much interest to come and gather at one place. So it is easy for me to connect with them. So in that way, in study time, I'll be studying, and it's a free time. I'll be connecting with the children. It's a good opportunity for me to join with them.
What you said about making time and not finding time, that's really important. Even some of my guests have said it who have done lots of things like who are college and different things. And it's also really nice. What can my listeners do to help underprivileged children?
So, listeners, I can say only one thing: go to every slum areas, especially we have many uneducated people. Go spend time with them, have a good time with them. First of all, connect with them. There are millions of children who are waiting for such teachers who can help them in education and discipline. So I can say for all the listeners, time never comes. We need to take time and proceed with our thoughts. Spending time with those children will never make you down or unhappy. While coming back from those children, you always move with a satisfying heart and proud feeling that I have thought some. I have shared my knowledge with those children. That's a good idea. So I can say only one thing for all the listeners: go spend time with each and every child, share your knowledge, show your talent to them, and make them to educate as you were educated.
Wow, that is some really good advice. I hope my listeners will follow it. Listeners, are you going to follow it? What do you plan to be when you grow up?
Actually, I wanted to study MLT, that is medical lab technician. It's my passion. I wanted to do it. It is totally a medical field, right?
Medical lab professions are really important, especially with this COVID. What are your hobbies? Can you tell me more about your YouTube channel?
Yes. My hobbies are playing sports, games, music. I can also play music. and I can also sing. These are my good hobbies. And I can say about my YouTube, I started my YouTube channel during month of August 2020. So the channel name is Johnny Local Arts. This channel is all about, like, art and craft, teaching art and crafts in social media. Day before yesterday, I have started a new project in the YouTube channel, that is Mad Body Facts, where it is a content of science and body facts. Because I have more knowledge in science, I thought, why don't I use this in social media, that is YouTube? So let me share my knowledge about science in this through the video, and let us see the result. I came into this YouTube with two channels, that is Johnny Local Art, and second channel is Mad Body Facts. And with both the channels I'm running right now also.
All the best for your YouTube channel and everything you're doing right now. Thank you so much for coming on my show.
It's my pleasure, Vedant. Thank you for inviting me into your show.
You're welcome. Dear listeners, follow my Facebook page, Curious Vedanth, to get updates on my upcoming episodes. To listen at leisure on your phone and get notified about future episodes, subscribe by searching for Curious Vedanth wherever you get your podcasts, such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can also listen to my show on CuriousVedanth.com. Thank you for listening to Curious Vedanth, and don't forget to rate and leave comments.